The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 227,346. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 5,446. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,221, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 62. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, August 20th. The California Department of Public Health is urging residents in fire-stricken and surrounding areas to avoid being outdoors. Officials say there is poor air quality and it can have a negative effect on your health. They say that smoke doesn't know borders or boundaries and that a region even miles away from fires can have poor air quality. They are urging Californians to stay indoors as much as possible when air quality is poor, especially children, women who are pregnant, older adults, and those with existing lung and heart conditions who may be extra sensitive. Also, keep your doors and windows closed and reduce physical activity in your area. Well, the National Weather Service is sharing special high heat alerts through today. But that doesn't mean the heat is going away. The current heat warning issued last week will be in effect until 9 tonight in the Los Angeles coastal zone. If you need a place to cool down, don't forget the Ken Miller Recreation Center. It's located at the corner of Torrance and Madrona Avenue. COVID-19 safety protocols are in place and visitors are asked to stay 6 feet apart, wear a mask, and avoid gathering with others outside of your household. Residents can stop by until 6 p.m. today. City officials say they will reopen the cooling center in the future only if temperatures exceed 90 degrees. Today in Torrance, there was a high of 86 with temperatures staying in the high 80s through the weekend. New numbers are showing unemployment is increasing again. The government reported that the number of workers applying for unemployment hit more than 1 million last week after 2 weeks of declines. Officials say this shows that jobs are being slashed, but the overall number of laid-off American workers collecting unemployment benefits declined last week from 15.5 million to 14.8 million. As the pandemic continues, scammers are trying to take advantage of the situation. State officials and federal agencies are warning people about another phone scam circulating. Callers are posing as COVID-19 contact tracers and are trying to get personal information such as credit card and bank account numbers. Some ways they are doing this by telling people they have been in contact with someone with COVID-19. Officials say real contact tracers don't ask for payment or want other financial information. They contact COVID-19 positive patients to track symptoms and help people to isolate themselves. They will always be affiliated with a health department. The Federal Trade Commission officials say to be concerned if you get a text asking you to click on a link. Be careful as it could be spam. If you have ever been contacted by a scammer, report it to the regulatory agencies. And speaking of scams, there are other ones targeting the older population in our community. Assemblyman Al Muratsuchi, in partnership with the Contractors State License Board, is hosting a senior scam stopper seminar tomorrow to protect people 65 years or older from becoming a target. From 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., you can join in on the free workshop that will show how to protect yourself from fraud and discuss state legislation relating to scams that target the vulnerable senior community. It will take place over the phone. To RSVP, go to a66.asmdc.org. Well, we brought you the news yesterday of the possibility of 2 ride-sharing companies shutting down. Well, today, officials can take a sigh of relief. Lyft originally announced today that it would suspend its service in the state in response to a court ruling that drivers should be given the same protections and benefits under California labor law as employees. But this afternoon, an appeals court granted a reprieve to Uber and Lyft. The company, as of today at 11:59, said it would disable the trip booking features of its mobile web and voice apps. Lyft just tweeted that they will continue serving customers. Delivery company DoorDash has entered the grocery business. The service is launching on the West Coast and in the Midwest. Customers from Los Angeles will be able to order from Smart & Final. DoorDash said that will put 75 million Americans in areas where grocery delivery will be available. Earlier this month, DoorDash also announced it is launching digital convenience stores, calling it Dash Mart. American Airlines announced today it won't be flying to as many cities. American Airlines will drop flights to 15 smaller U.S. cities in October when a federal requirement to serve those communities ends. From October 7th through November 3rd, it will drop flights to cities including Sioux City, Iowa, New Haven, Connecticut, and Springfield, Illinois, to name a few. The company said it would continue to serve the smaller cities in a limited capacity through flights at nearby airports by selling tickets to flights operated there by another carrier. The airline has blamed low demand during the pandemic that has caused a major decline in air travel. The Food and Drug Administration issued a recall of a frozen item from Costco. Due to salmonella concerns, the Kirkland frozen shrimp product sold at Costco is being recalled. Cater Exports is recalling various sizes of frozen, cooked, peeled, and deveined shrimp sold in retail bags. The product was distributed nationwide from late February 2020 to mid-May 2020 because it has the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. And there is another recall that is being linked to salmonella. The Food and Drug Administration and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are investigating a multi-state outbreak linked to bagged peaches. As of Wednesday, 68 people from 9 states were infected. Those who got sick reported purchasing bagged peaches sold at certain Aldi stores in several states. While the recall isn't affecting California, there is a new Aldi store coming to Torrance that is under construction on Crenshaw Boulevard. Target has also announced a fresh peach recall. If you've had a breakout here and there on your face, well, wearing a face mask may have caused it. The U.S. News and World Report shared information on how to help your skin during the pandemic. A common problem associated with mask wearing is skin irritation. Also, the more efficient filtration can cause more skin problems. The longer you wear the mask, the more your skin will sweat bacteria and oil, which can cause breakouts. Masks are about protecting yourself and others you come into contact with. There are steps you can take to reduce skin irritation and breakouts. First, make sure your mask is the right fit. Choose a mask with no gaps so you're not vulnerable. Next, select a mask with the right fabric. This means material that should not feel abrasive or rough. Cotton is a good option because it's lightweight. Another option is a soft, non-abrasive material with a tight weave that is breathable with multiple layers. Make sure to wash your mask after each use. If you use a disposable option, toss it after each use and get a new one. Use the warmest water that the fabric can handle. And another tip is to make sure you wash your face every morning and night. A local nonprofit announces a new community partnership. The Volunteer Center South Bay Harbor Long Beach announced it will help local youngsters and families from the Pediatric Therapy Network through their Food for Kids program. They are now providing families from PTN with bags of weekend meals through a drive-through pickup distribution every week with help from the PTN team. CEO Terry Nishimura from the Pediatric Therapy Network says they are so thankful for the support and generosity from their neighbors and friends at the Volunteer Center. She also said the help will assist families that are part of its Early Head Start and Early Intervention program, which serve their youngest clients. Thanks to the Volunteer Center, 30 families a week won't have to worry about a missed meal. Since the pandemic, staff at the center were able to quickly maneuver and work with school partners to make arrangements for families since schools were closed. You can learn more about the program at volcenter.org. Well, the Torrance Library is bringing a unique, informative session online. You can register right now for its Protect Tap Water question and answer with Karen Cooper of Crowd the Tap next Thursday. Crowd the Tap is an EPA-funded project that promotes access to safe drinking water. It helps people understand the pipe's infrastructure and subsequent influences on the safety of the drinking water. You will be able to learn how to participate in this citizen science project through a presentation and online question and answer. It will take place on Zoom. To register, go to the Torrance Library page and click on the latest post to register. Thanks to a local hotel, the Torrance Police Department received some sweet treats. Ramada in Torrance made a special delivery to the Torrance Police Department by donating donuts that spelled out, "Thank you, Torrance Police Department, for all your hard work," from Donut Master. But that wasn't all. The members also received lunch from Lee's Kitchen in Torrance. This is just another great story we have seen during the pandemic as businesses have stepped up during this difficult time to give back. With summer sadly winding down and the new 2021 school year just around the corner, we want to hear what your plans are to help your kids succeed in the age of COVID-19. We'd love to hear tips or suggestions that you might have that other families could find helpful. Now, whether you have a preschooler or a teen in high school and every grade in between, we want to hear from you. And parents working from home, managing distance learning for your kids and making personal and professional adjustments, share with us how you plan to make it work for you, your family, as we're all in this together. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Local Torrance resident Robert DiCrescenzo took on a project to give back to the city of Torrance. Robert beautified this City of Torrance monument sign located on Palos Verdes Boulevard at Shadycroft Avenue with paint donated from Woods Ace Hardware. Now you have a great story to share. Be sure to email us. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations, Robert. Thank you for all the work you do. That's our update from COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 2 p.m. as Leslie Robbins brings you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.